Margaret Brennan, in order to have
Israel's ability to be able to defend itself is absolutely fundamental. But what's fundamental here is that steady leadership is going to matter.
Donald Trump actually delivered stability in the world, and he did it by establishing effective deterrence. People were afraid of stepping out of line. It is up to Israel what they think they need to do to keep their country safe. So if we actually care about getting cleaner air and cleaner water, the best thing to do is to double down and invest in American workers and the American people. And unfortunately, Kamala Harris has done exactly the opposite.
Donald Trump called it a hoax and then joked that these things would make more beachfront property to be able to invest in. Climate change is real. Reducing our impact is absolutely critical, but this is not a false choice.
where Springfield, Ohio does have a large number of Haitian migrants who have legal status.
The economy, thank
Margaret,
you.
the rules were that you guys weren't going to fact check. And since you're fact checking me, I think it's important to say what's actually going on. The CBP1 app has not been on the books since 1990. It's something that Kamala Harris created, Margaret.
Gentlemen, the audience can't hear you because your mics are cut.
You're going to hear a lot from Tim Walz this evening, and you just heard it in the answer, a lot of what Kamala Harris proposes to do. And some of it, I'll be honest with you, it even sounds pretty good. Here's what you won't hear, is that Kamala Harris has already done it. Because she's been the vice president for 3.5 years. She had the opportunity.
If you're listening tonight and you want billionaires to get tax cuts, you heard what the numbers were. I got there that summer and misspoke on this. So I will just, that's what I've said. So I was in Hong Kong and China during the democracy protests went in. And from that, I learned a lot of what needed to be in governance.
But I've also been extremely open about the fact that I was wrong about Donald Trump. But most importantly, Donald Trump delivered for the American people. My party, we've got to do so much better of a job at earning the American people's trust back on this issue where they frankly just don't trust us. And I want us as a Republican Party to be pro-family in the fullest sense of the word.
He is still saying he didn't lose the election. I would just ask that. Did he lose the 2020 election?
Tim, I'm focused on the future. Did Kamala Harris censor Americans from speaking their mind in the wake of the 2020 COVID situation?
That is a damning non-answer. This coalition that Kamala Harris has built, from Bernie Sanders to Dick Cheney to Taylor Swift. But there's one that Senator Vance said that does resonate with me. He said Donald Trump makes the people I care about afraid. A lot of America feels that way.
She's been the vice president for 3.5 years. Day one was 1,400 days ago, and her policies have made these problems worse.